yoga opportunity to notice those moments and see what you could do for yourself. It's like where the breathing really comes into play. Um, so because things get a little distorted, like the intensity of like the worst if I'm late to yoga is that, my dear loved ones are going to wait a couple minutes. It's not that big of a deal. But when you become more stressed and anxious and like impatient with things in the daily life, it becomes inflated, so it's kind of interesting. You can like deflate things back to size and like proportion of, with just using the breath to calm down the mind. It's pretty awesome. So we'll just take a few moments to practice that. Go ahead and close your eyes, arrive in your seat. And we'll just take a few big breaths to arrive, and then we'll slow down the breath. So big, deep inhale, and a big exhale. Big inhale. Let it out. And one more. And start to slow down, focusing in on the pause and the exhale. And the hands together to the heart. We'll soften out, blinking open the eyes. Let's take the pointer and the middle fingers together at the temples. And we'll just do a little self-massage circles at the temples. Bringing those fingers to the bridge of the nose, up and over the eyebrows. You can do them together or separate. I always think of a fountain here from like the third eye area up and over into the temple. Bringing the fingers back to the temples, a little more massage here, maybe a little further back towards the ears, right above the ears. And down across the jaw. Making some circles, you're pressing in gently at the jaw. And, ooh, tender, right underneath the ear at the back of the jawline. And I'm going from under the ears, just right, like maybe an inch or two in over the, like along the jawline. Take your left hand to the right side of the neck. Give a little massage down the side of the neck, the SCM, that big muscle from the side that spans down to the front of the neck. If you tilt your head just slightly towards it, it might help to find it. And easy stretch through the side of the shoulder. So I'm just taking my hands down the front of the shoulder and giving a little stretch, lifting the chin away. Let that side go, other side. Let's see, if I tilt my head a little bit up, my chin up a little, and I tilt it away from my hand, that gives the SCM a little more push, good stretch, so you can maybe like find it. And bring the hands down to the chest, side of the chest, stretching the chin away from your hands. And soften that out. Good. Take some circles with your wrists. And release the hands to the legs. We'll start cat-cows now. Take the shoulders, draw your spine up, and we'll take one shoulder back at a time. If you'd like to bend the elbows, I kind of like to have a little bit of my elbows to do this. Rolling the shoulders. Going into all the muscles surrounding the shoulder blade. Change direction, so you're rolling the arms forward instead. You might notice if that gets into your side body and your back at all. Just noticing what you find. Kind of like a running. Trying to avoid doing a big twisting motion, but if there's a natural opening that occurs, good, let that all go. Stretch up. Interlace the fingers, press up. Take another breath up to the sky. Draw the hands forward and round your back. Easy, release the hands to a forward fold. Big exhale in your forward fold. Sigh it out. Sighing helps to move energy. Stuck energy in the body. We'll walk the hands up and change positions for the legs. If you like to continue in your cat-cow. Take the arms, stretch out and up, another big reach. So we're really intentional, stretching through the thumb, trying to find sensation, holding interest and curiosity in where you feel what you feel as you stretch up. Push out side to side and give yourself a hug across the body. Round in, maybe relax your head down. Slide the hands out, come to your forward fold. Another big exhale. Bring the hands behind you, gently press into the fingers, lift up the heart. Opening through the front body, opening gently through the throat, soft eyes. And slide on out. Let's roll into a table and keep moving through cat-cow. Come into table. We'll stretch the right leg back. Strong leg for breath. And bring the toes down to stretch through the back of your leg. Just getting to the back of the leg for a moment here. Warming up. Change sides. Toes down, push into your foot. From here, we're coming right up to down dog. So just take your other leg and step it back. You might move and adjust your way into your down dog. Your time there. Shake out your head gently. Release your jaw. Press into the palms. Good. We're slowly bringing the knees back down to table. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Return to your cat-cow. Coming back through tabletop, take your right leg back and your left arm forward. Balance. Energize into midline. Like you're pressing in through your palm, pressing in through the arch. Drawing in through the front body, chin in a little bit so the back of the neck stays long. And let that hand come down, bring the toes down, activate the legs. So we're pushing into the foot again. Change sides. Hold it, breathe. Where we get to activate and find that sense of a deep core, balancing and holding us at midline. Hand down, toes down. Push into your foot. And come back up to down dog. Stretch open through your side. Now down dog, we're working towards bringing the heels down. I kind of like to lift the heels high and really stretch up through the back of my legs, stretch up through my hips. And then exhale, settling in towards the heel. Some heels might make it to the mat, some might not. Mine certainly don't. Lift up again, up high onto your toe, and settle into the heel. Come all the way forward. Bend your knees and rise up to this side. Exhale, release the arms into mountain pose. Take a moment, clapping forward and back, getting into the shoulders. No need to throw the arms back if they don't go that far, just let them go where they will. You might even keep it a little softer when they go behind you. Good, settle the arm. Stretch up. And forward fold. If you like to stretch up and forward fold side to side with the swan dive, feel free. I usually do it through center, mostly because of the curtain right there. Relax the back of the neck, lengthen it so the top of the head comes towards the toes. Our forward fold, take another breath. The next inhale, halfway lift. The next exhale, step into plank. Draw the knees down. Take a breath. You might pad the knees if you like to have a little extra support there. We're gonna stretch the hips back, walk the hands forward, big stretch like cat pose. Good, come back to your knee plank. So I need to, from here, take my hands towards me a little bit and draw forward through the heart. Good, come all the way down. Cobra. And push back to down dog. Stretch your left leg up, 3-leg dog, just getting a stretch. Change legs. Let it go. Come all the way forward. Rise up. Soften into mountain pose. Reach up, inhale, exhale to forward fold. Halfway lift, step into plank pose. Lower the knees. Again, we're going to stretch the hips back, walk the hands forward. It's a long stretch. Walk the hands a little bit more towards you, coming to your knee plank. And lower down. Cobra. Back to down dog. Stretch your right leg up, leg dog, and we'll step it forward. Crescent lunge. Here we breathe. Here we are. Lower the hands, step back into plank, come through chaturanga. Cobra, back to down dog. Stretch the left leg up. Exhale it forward and rise up. Press it with the left leg forward. Woo! Exhale, hands down, step back. Coming back through your chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, back to down dog. Inhale to take the left leg back up. Exhale, step it forward, rise up again, crescent lunge. Working through the exhale. Exhale the next time, hands down, come back to your plank. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra. Full breath cycles, exhaling back to down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot forward, crescent lunge. Awesome, hands down, step back. Travel through your chaturanga. Up dog cobra, back to down dog. Step all the way forward. Come up. Big stretch up. Exhale, let it go, mountain. Roll the shoulders. Stretch up. Upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Take the right leg all the way back. Set up to twist. Open to the left leg. Proceed the left arm up. Breathe. Big extension across the chest. Drawing the shoulder blade, that top shoulder blade up towards the spine. Opening through the side. Exhale, bring the hand down, lower your back knee down, take a breath up. Long inhale. Exhale, lower your hands, step back into your plank pose. Roll through your chaturanga. Exhale, back to your down dog. Come all the way forward. Rise up. Mountain. Other side, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift and take the left leg all the way back. Setting up to twist to the right. Open up. Exhale to lower that hand, bring the knee down. Walk your hands up and stretch up to the side. Take a breath, lifting through the front. Maybe the arms come back a little bit. Exhale, let it go, hands down. Step back into your plank. Good, come on through your chaturanga one more time here. Exhale back, down dog. Good, take your left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Back foot to warrior one. Core strength that lifts you up. Gauging where your arms feel the best. Maybe it's a little open wide. Maybe you're working to bring the hands towards each other or together. Lengthen out your leg to your pyramid. Strong leg. Secured kneecap. And take your time here. Settle in with your exhale. We can scan through, see if you're clenching in your jaw or your elbow. Take a body scan. Where am I holding? Is it supporting me in the pose? Then we're gonna get back, bending into that front knee. We're gonna bring that back foot up and bring it down so the toes come down. Just changing the angle of the hip, changes the angle of the leg and the foot. Scooch it back as needed, coming back to our twist. Left arm up. Exhale the hand down, the knee down, arms up. Stretch. And release. Bring the hands down and step back into your plank. Now if you want to come through chaturanga, or you might bring the knees down, stretching back. Always an option to roll through cat-cow or something if you don't feel that chaturanga is productive for you at this point. Listening in, taking care. Take the right leg up, three-leg dog. Exhale to step it forward, back foot to warrior one. And what's interesting is sometimes when we listen in and take care, it actually drives us further. We find that we can do more than we initially thought. Every moment is different. Lengthen out your leg into pyramid, spend some time in your pyramid. I'm going to start with the hands higher and work them down. Again, on the side, bend into your front knee, walk your hands forward. Enough that it's almost like standing splits. We're lifting up the back leg enough to turn the toes back down. From there, I gotta move my back foot back, coming to twist. Opening up again, right arm up. Exhale, hand down, knee down. Arms up to the sky, big stretch. And let it go. Bring the hands down, step back. Awesome, we'll all bring the knees down. Taking a moment through cat-cow. So if your knees are okay with it, take the hands forward, draw back. Maybe even a moment in an active child's pose where we're not resting. The arms are strong. It's an active drawing back. Go ahead and make your way back up to down dog. And get there, step all the way forward. Rise up. Ta-da. Release the arms. Let's do a little twisting side to side, in the middle of the arms. Good. Love relieving motions. Let's stand in mountain pose with the legs, a little bend of the knees. Hug the tail just a little underneath you. Lift up the navel. Draw the ribs in so we're stable. And we'll just take a little upper body stretch through the arms. left arm starts, bend the elbow, and we're just doing the top part of this stretch. But check in with the rest of your body. Don't let it like lock out. Roll in, just stay in the soft mountain pose, stretching the left elbow up. Change arms. Keep the neck aligned. Keep the pelvis easy. Tail tucked underneath you, just a little. Not dropping the weight inside or outside of the feet, keeping it balanced. And soften out from there. Let that go. Take your left leg up. We're going to do a standing twist. So folks with SI joint sensitivity, be very mindful of where we're feeling our twist. If we're feeling some sensations in there, we want to keep it easy and level, just easy. Left knee up, bring your hand to the outside of the leg and twist open, left arm out. Come out, other side, get into this open space across the chest. The arm that's holding the leg is a strong arm. There's a little flex in the ankle, so it's 90-degree angles. And let back up. Hard to keep breathing, huh? Open out the legs, step out wide. Stretch up, forward and forward fold. Take a little bit of bending into each knee, just so much that it feels okay. I hardly have to bend at all to find stretch in my other leg. So just kind of mediating how deeply you need, focusing in on the length that we're making. Bend the knees and rise up. And just take a little easy, wide series today. Opening to the left, setting up into your warrior two. Take a couple breaths, sinking into it, finding that balanced place where we don't just feel the gravity downward, we get that sense of lightness upward. Some days the gravity feels stronger than the other days. Lengthen out your leg into your triangle. Stretch your top hand overhead. Draw your hip back. And come out. Bend the knee, walk your foot back to your wide forward fold. Draw your hands behind you if it's okay to do it with the hands behind you. Lifting up and away. Palms are working towards each other. Shoulder blades towards each other. Soften the hands down to the low back, run them down your legs. Have a good stretch side to side. Keep your jaw soft. And come on up. Setting up into our warrior two to the right. Breathe. Come up to triangle. Stretch your hand overhead. Big reach. This usually will get my back hip to want to rotate up and back. And let it go. Come on out, rotating back. Wide forward fold. Stretch the hands forward, draw the hips back. Wide puppy pose. Walk the hands underneath you, bend the elbows. Bend your knees and come back up. Let's bring the feet back together. And we'll take a moment for a quad stretch. Centering yourself. And either leg. Change sides. And change out. And we're gonna do a little half moon. So I have my block I'm gonna use. We'll do half moon one time and option for sugar cane or dancer for the second round. Very similar poses. So I'm going to start with shifting the left leg out. That means the right hand comes to the right hip and lift up as you bring your hand down. Kick the wall. Kick the imaginary wall. When we're at home practice, you might accidentally kick your wall. Top hand up if you like. Good. Oh, good job. Yeah. Awesome. Love what I see. And slowly come out. Come back to mountain pose. Take a breath. And change sides. And ease out. Option, of course, this side, either dancer or our sugar cane. Sugar cane, I start kind of more like dancer, but it ends up being more like half moon. So there's the pivot of the pelvis. I'll start with my right hand, right leg, and I actually will grab from the outside for this. versus dancer, I try to grab from the inside, the arch side. Now I'll bring my hand down in front of my foot and stretch this knee up and away. And ease out. Oh my gosh, it's like I can feel the determination from way over here. So awesome. Oh my gosh. Go ahead and change sides. You know, if you're feeling any like tension from the first side, take a big exhale in your mountain pose, just like let it go and proceed. Mm. Beautiful. Ease out. Mm. Open your jaw, open your mouth. And just gentle. Exhale it close. Awesome. We're gonna do one more little side stretch and then we'll come down and relax. So let's take the left leg over in front. And so that means we're gonna stretch away from the back foot. My back foot right now is my right foot, so my hips are going to the right. And my hands are going to the left, making a C shape through that back foot. Come out, do it on the other side. Where you put the effort is where you'll feel it. So you might find if you explore the outer hip, kind of find different areas, different sensations, and come on out. Good, let's relax. Go ahead to a forward fold at the front of your mat. Drop down into your table. Sway the hips side to side. Come down into your child's pose. Take your time coming to your seat. We'll join together with butterfly, forward fold. Come up. And we'll just make it an easy stretch, an easy twist, turning over towards the right. And turning towards the left. Coming back into center, take your left foot forward, big stretch up to fold. Look your hands up. We'll take this knee, the foot over to twist. There, the elbow hugs around or bring it to the outside of the knee. Lengthen the spine. Keep breathing smoothly, keep the jaw soft, the eyes soft. Come out and change legs. Come up, set up for your twist. And come out. I'll do a wide forward fold, but it might be useful to pad under your tailbone on this one. So if you have something to, like a pillow there. If it's really worse for you to do it this way and you don't have something around, you could do one side at a time. So bringing the foot in to fold. It's extra challenging if you've got a little kitty right in front of you. Get out of here. And make your way back up. You can use your hands underneath the knees to support yourself, bending the knees. Bring the feet down, bridge pose, or boat pose. Take a little side to side. If you have like a medicine ball or something you like to use for these sort of exercises, I just like to keep my fingers open, like I'm gliding them side to side. And roll onto your back. Coming to bridge pose. Press into the arches, press into the feet and lift up. Notice in your bridge pose where you are holding what you might not need to hold. So try, if you have your hands behind you interlaced, try letting go of the hands and you might just press into the upper arms. Softening the hands, softening the jaw. Keep it strong through the legs, strong through the glutes. Notice if you're pushing pressure into the back of the neck, try to soften from there. Lifting more upwards than pushing towards your head. And lift up your heels and roll down. Shift the knees side to side. Bring your legs up to your happy baby. Bring the feet down. Take the right leg up for figure four. And do it in your way. Love the relief of resting the back onto the mat. Change out. Left side. And change out. Take your arms up like a star through the arms. And just soften the knees into daydreamer, open arms, daydreamer in the legs. More big breath. Coming up to your twist, set up for your twist. And up to the other side. Make your way out. I'm going to take a moment doing what feels good for you. Of course, I always like to leave a little time for that. If it's a pose or just stretching and wiggling around, that would feel good for you. When you feel ready to come to Shavasana, just connect to the breath and relax.